Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Football Manager Road to Glory save here with York, where we take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. In today's episode, we've got a big episode coming up for you with a game against Hull in the league. I'll take you through our form off camera. If you are new, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We've got a new target which I've set for this month of 100 subscribers now, so we're going for it. So please feel free to leave a like, a comment and a subscribe, all the usual stuff in the comment section down below. Many thanks. So you can see from our form here, it's been a little bit sort of hitty-missy, as I call it, our form, since you last left us was the Ipswich-Bradford game here, horrible yellow and red marks on our form sheet here. We beat Burton 3-1, Gary Ross and Matt West. Gary Ross is just absolutely tremendous. He really, really is an incredible striker for us, and we're getting linked with him with a permanent move for him all the time in the media. I'd love to bring him in. I seriously would for a permanent, but I don't think we're going to have the funds. We may be able to go back in for him though next year with another loan deal, but we will see as that develops. Here's where our form sort of dropped off again. 1-1 against Salford in the league. Luca Navarro with a penalty there. Rare appearance for Luca this season. Against Man United, I think I played a reserve side. I'm not that fussed at all about the leasing trophy gobbledygoo competition. So we played our backups and our youth prospects. We lost to the Man United under 23s. Against Scunthorpe here, much better result for us. 5-0 it was against Scunthorpe. Let's have a look at some of the goals here. Lewis has been sensational for us. But like I say, I mean, we got interest in a couple of our players. Mills, Dale Mills, luckily, is no longer the focus of attention. He's going to be signing a new long-term contract in November, thankfully, which hopefully will mean that the board... Oh, Lewis scoring there. Which hopefully will mean that the board don't sort of pull the rug out from under me and sell him. West scoring. West is just tremendous. So, yeah, I mean, the player who has actually got interest for him, which is the main one, which I think I would sell if a decent offer came in for him, it's actually Miguel Angel Azcona. Now, his development over the last month or so has been exceptional. Boxall got an injury, and I've been playing Azcona a lot more, training him as a deep-lying playmaker in that role that we like to use alongside our box-to-box, and he's been really, really good. Steve Bruce came out in the media. I think Steve Bruce is managing Middlesbrough. Let's have a look. Yeah, Steve Bruce, manager of Middlesbrough, came out in the media and said that he wanted Azcona. I said I'd be up for having a conversation. I've set the asking price, as you can see there, at 4.2 million. I do feel if we need to push on again into the Championship and beyond, we're going to need to sell some of our prospects. We're going to need to start generating some cash and thinning out the ranks. So I'm looking into that. I think that this could be a big step in that right direction. If we can get sort of 3.5-4 million for Azcona, that could put us on the right track indeed for the future. So let's go back to the schedule screen here. Where were we? We were 5-0. We lost against Plymouth. There was an absolutely disgusting goal. I'll show you it now. Boxall scoring a pen there, but this goal coming up here, look at this. Peralta. What has happened there? That is one of the worst defensive positionings from free kicks that I have ever seen on FM. It's absolutely hideous to watch it. So we're not without our frailties, and we're not romping, we're not stomping all over the league, but we are doing very, very well indeed. We bounced back against Scunthorpe with a 5-0 victory. Ross, just absolutely superb, as I mentioned. I'd love to get him in on a permanent. We are being linked in the media with permanent moves for him. After every match, you know, that media kind of thing comes up saying, oh, York after Ross or whatever it is. I don't think we're going to be able to get him from Spurs. His contract is up until 25, so I don't think we'll be able to get him. We'll either need a heck of a lot of money to get him in on a permanent. I think it's more likely that we'll go after him for a loan, another loan deal. I'd love to bring back Mills. I'd love to bring back our left winger West. I'd love to bring back Boxall possibly, but Boxall's got an injury, so that's a maybe not. Jenks has been superb for us, but we've got a lot of strength and depth, so we will see. My plans aren't sort of formalised as yet at all, because obviously it's early days. So we lost against Plymouth there. Against Bolton it was 4-1. Teddy Jenks, Gary Ross, Marcel Lewis. Our form since that loss has been actually really, really good. Let's just take a look at some of the key goals here. So let me know in the comments down below if you like this, watching the key goals. I'm never sure really whether it's something I should be doing or not. I don't know if it elongates the video too much. Do you sort of fast forward through watching all the highlight goals? Does that not really interest you? Would you prefer to just see the two live comms straight away? Let me know in the comments down below. Lewis scoring there. Lewis has been tremendous for us. I really do like Lewis in that shadow striker role. I think he'll be good at that. It's a disgusting goal from Matheson. I think he'll be good in the Championship, but we will see. Mills, our super duper wonder kid, scoring there. Mills, by the way, has still got his interest, or the interest from Premier League sides. I think Arsenal this time are after Mills, but he will be signing a long-term deal with us in a month or two, I think, when his youth contract is over. So looking forward to finally getting that one done and dusted. So we will move on now to the whole game in the league. So I will see you shortly in the dressing room. So here we are then, everyone, on the team selection page here. Let's see what Quick Pick has to say. So Boxall has got an injury. Let's have a look at our injuries. Yeah, Matheson, unfortunately, it's a big one. Sadly for him, it's 3 or 4 months out. He may be back before the end of the season, but I'm quite sad about that one because he was playing so well for us, on excellent form. Boxall was a couple of weeks, so he's back pretty soon, I think, so that's decent. As you can see, I've been trying to cut down our squad size, our squad depth here. We just had way too many players, I think, for the league itself. We'll bring Jordan Cox on the bench there. So our team for this match: Ross definitely up front, West over on the left. Greenwood's come back. He's not fully fit, so I've been playing him here and there where I can do. Berry on the right. Berry's going to get a game on right wing, but we've got Janelle Bennett who can come on if needs be. Greenwood and Bennett there. Alric Brown if Egan Riley needs to come off. Kane is playing well as deep line playmaker. Him and Jenks, I think, could form a good partnership here. Ercolani is an interesting one. I was trying to play Wiggett a bit more there for his leadership rather than anything, and Suter has a mistake or two in him. Yeah, but as I say, Wiggett's got an injury at the moment, so I'm fairly happy with this squad. It's a big game against Hull. Hull are second in the league. We're currently top, so hopefully we can get a result. I'd be happy enough with a draw, even though it is at home. I'd be happy enough with a draw here, just to keep the form ticking over, if you know what I mean. So I will see you in the dressing room for the team talk. So here we are then in the dressing room. Let's hand over to assistant Charlie Oakway. Gives the team talk. I have faith in you. I have faith in you, and I have faith in you. So here we go, everyone. Send assistant. Like I say, I mean, I'm really hoping for a win here to get the ball, keep the ball rolling on our form. But I'd take a draw against Hull. Really, really big side, Hull. I'd be tempted next FM to do a rebuild with them. I'm thinking next FM, Bournemouth or Hull in the beta. Suter scoring from a corner kick there. Lovely stuff. Lovely start to the game. Like I say, I mean, I'm really thinking now in terms of how to progress this save. I mean, we've had back to back, and we'll probably do another one this season, promotion. So it's gone superbly well. bearing in mind, I have played this game in every single iteration of it for the last 15 to 20 years, so I like to think I am quite good at the old squad building side of things. And once you get a tactic that starts working and a couple of players that you like and trust, who are a level or two above where you are, you really can get that momentum kicking along. Divine over at left back, Lewis, unlucky Lewis. So yeah, I mean, I'm delighted with how this save is going, as you can probably tell. In terms of the channel, the state of the channel, again, I am thoroughly delighted. It took me by absolute surprise to hit 50 subs in our first month, in our first full month of YouTube. Ross scoring there. Wow, we're all over her. I wasn't expecting this. 15th goal of the season for Gary Ross, which is incredible. If you think about it, for an under 21-year-old on loan from Spurs. Divine cutting in to Ross. So yeah, it really took me by surprise in September how quickly I sort of managed to get the subs up. I'd love to make this into a thing, a full-time thing to do. I mean, my dream is to not have to claim unemployment. I got made unemployed just after COVID, or just around COVID, so that's what I would love to do. That is the dream, but I suspect that if that does happen, it won't be until the next FM. So at the moment we're just sort of building the channel. So I've got this 100 sub target for this month, and we're already sort of 65-70 subs I think at the moment, so it's going really well. So thank you so much for your support. And your continued support. It means the absolute world to me, to know that I'm producing content which people enjoy watching. So enough of that soppy stuff. Let's concentrate on the match itself. We are doing tremendously well here. 3-0 against Hull, taking me a bit by surprise. There's Suter, Gary Ross and Kenny Berry scoring there. Hand over to assistant. The morale's picking up because we're sort of slowly starting to lose the players who we relied on in the last couple of seasons. There's no room for sentimentality in this kind of climbing the ladder type save, this kind of progression type save. You've got to be ruthless. I'm thinking Navarro. I'm thinking all the players we relied upon in Conference North and Conference itself. Even though they're excellent players, they aren't Championship or even League One really quality players. Jenks, Lewis, so we need to get rid, is what I'm saying. Barry, back to Egan Riley. Egan Riley is one of those I think I may try and cash in on, because we've got the kid, Alric Brown here, who I think is going to be the future for us, part of the golden generation that we had. Kane has got a bit of a knock, so we're going to play Sonny Graham here. Not had much of a run out, Sonny Graham, in the team, again mostly due to the strength in depth that we have, but I'm trying to organise a loan for loans for a few of these players. Xavier Simmons has already gone out on loan, and a couple of others as well. And in the January, like I say, I'll be cutting out the dead wood here at York, and really sort of streamlining the squad and progressing up, trying to get some cash basically, if I can, in the January. So, free kick. Lewis takes the free kick. Lewis, hits the. Did I hit the post? I think it did. So 3-0 to York versus Hull. Excellent result. Lewis with another free kick. We are superb from these free kicks, these attacking free kicks. And it's not something I've set myself either. I've not really set up any free kick taking regimes. It's worked out that way with Lewis being so good at them. And I think our wonder kid Mills is also a very good free kick taker, so we'll be relying on him. So there we go then. 3-0 York versus Hull. You can see now we're on 47 points after 19 games played. Big gap now opened up between ourselves and York, so that's pleasing indeed. Let us rest the team for the next give them a day off as a reward. The next game coming up for you will be against Blackpool in the league. Hopefully, like I say, we can keep this momentum going now all the way through to the January Christmas sort of period. Well, that was a week from hell, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely awful. Sometimes when you feel that the game is scripted and it's trying to stop you, thinks your team is overpowered and trying to stop you from winning the league. Well, that's exactly what happened. The injuries that we had this week have been hideous. So we lost Divine through injury. He's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. We lost Brown with a little knock. We lost Erkalani out for 7 to 8 weeks, sprained knee ligaments, and we lost Teddy Jenks out for 4 to 6 weeks. That was absolutely hideous, everyone. So, as I say, I mean, that is the reason. I know this kind of thing can happen, and it quite regularly does happen. It's as if the game is saying, this far and no further. Well, that's the reason we got such a deep squad in the summer, because I kind of had a suspicion. I had a funny suspicion this would happen. So hopefully we're going to have enough strength to cover it. But that was horrific, everybody. So hopefully we'll have enough strength to cover it. I will see you in the team selection screen coming up shortly. So here we are then at the squad selection page. You can see our injuries there were to 3 of our key players. So I'm not happy in the slightest, in the least, with that. We're going to have to do some shuffling around here. I mean, Kane is very, very useful, as I thought he would be, because he's so versatile. We've got Leif Davis here as well. Dunn has not had much of a run out, but I think he could be tremendous, really. I mean, he's a bit unlucky. I might have to look at renewing his contract. We'll have to see if he's good enough for this level. I might need to renew the contract. West over on the left. Berry impressed me, and Ross up front. Lewis at the back. Dale Mills, he's on the bench now, of course, now that he's signed that contract. I'm pretty happy with this bench. It's pretty strong bench, but you can see those injuries really have left us a little bit on there. I don't know, but I think we should have enough strength to see us through the worst of it. So let's get to the game finally. Blackpool versus York at Bloomfield Road. Hopefully, as I say, I mean, Blackpool aren't having the best of seasons. They're down in 19th. So hopefully we can pick up a win here. Let's get to the dressing room and give the team talk, and then the game itself. So Charlie Oatway, I have faith in you, I have faith in you, and I have faith in you. So goodness knows what is going on with the recording here, what this part is going to look like. I had a coughing fit, a sneezing fit due to my allergies, and oh dear, a lot of that chunked out. I think I hit record in some parts, didn't hit record, misrecord. So I'm very concerned with this defeat here. Another defeat on the camera. So we're not invincible. We're not steamrolling the league. It's a little bit trickier than I thought it would be, in fairness. But we did have those 3 injuries in the week of doom that we just had to key players of ours. Divine, Jenks, Boxall, all injured for us there. So I hope this isn't going to affect us too much, and that we can bounce back from this form shortly. So there we have it, everybody. Confirmation of our loss there. So it's the 3rd loss, actually, of the season. So like I say, this league is no pushover at all. And maybe we are counting our chickens before they're hatched to talk about promotion. But I still think it's definitely on the cards for us to go up in the automatic spots. I think I'd need to bottle it pretty hard to drop down into the playoffs spots there. Apologies for earlier. As I say, I had a coughing, sneezing fit. I'm prone to allergies, and I must have messed up the recording at some point. Hopefully it won't come out too bad in the final edit. Let's have a look at the schedule screen and see where we'll come back to you at. So here we are then at the schedule screen itself. Let's have a quick look here, because we're now onto daily content. because we hit our 50 subscriber goal. Many thanks. Because we're now on to daily content, everyone, we're going to be doing games closer together, less of a chunk of games, off camera. So I think I'll come back to you. Let's have a look. This is the December period. I'll probably come back to you in the Bolton game. Bolton, Leyton Orient, maybe. I'll have to have a think as well whether I want to do 2 games in an episode, whether I want to show the goals in the off-camera games as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, what you prefer. Do you actually like to see the highlights, the goals, or not? I don't know, but I'll come back to you in the next game, at the Bolton game, for the next episode. So there we have it, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed that episode there. If you have, please leave a nice thumbs up for me, and subscribe. Always be handy. I've got a new goal now, as I said at the start, of 100 subs for September, so we're really pushing the channel now. It'll be marvellous if we could get there. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, and I will see you tomorrow in the next episode. Many thanks.